Hello everyone, Cap here, and welcome back to some more MECHABELLUM. Today we will be doing something a little bit different. So I noticed that a lot of people did like the Trash Masters tournament, so the below 1600 MMR tournament. And I thought, how can we maybe somewhat recreate this, or in general just show off more newer players, more beginners in this game. And I was thinking, for this mini tournament European today, we will be spectating the lowest seeded group and also the lowest seeded match within that group. So we will literally be spectating the lowest combat power players in the game right now that signed up to this tournament. So yeah, let's try that out and see how this goes. So as you can see, here are the groups. These are ranked based on combat power, and these are the highest combat power players, the 16 highest. Is it 16 or 32? I'm stupid, I forgot. It's 16. So top 16, then the next 16, and so on. And up until the very bottom here, Rookie Group 4 will be the one that we will be spectating today. And not only that, we will also go to the lowest seeded match. So these two players are basically combined the lowest combat power in the game right now that are signed up to this tournament. And yeah, we will go round after round and always spectate the lowest seeded match. Finally, at the final though, we probably want to check out the finals. But yeah, up until then, we will check out the lowest matches here. Let's see how this goes. Curious to see what these players are up to. And also, let's see if this even is going to work the way I'm thinking it should be, or it should. What could happen, for example, and that's also why I didn't announce this like crazy, some players could make, or could have made, new accounts. And with new accounts, you also don't have combat power and everything, and you could sign up to the tournament, and yeah, you are not a new player, but you are just on a new account. So I did not want to announce it, so people would not maybe create new accounts just to be on stream here and be casted and everything. But yeah, let's see how this one goes here. This one is between RD Gamer and Vetten, and blue is Rhino Specialist with going for the preset formation here. I guess that's something you see quite often probably in lower ranked matches, using the pre-made formations. So these are pretty good overall. If you don't have a clue how to position, they are definitely good for new players. And blue here started with sledgehammers and marksman and added some crawlers. And yeah, with the pre-made formation, this turned out like this, which is a good formation. So crawlers behind the towers, just chaff trickling in. They split left and right of the towers and everything, and trickle in, provide chaff support, and sledgehammers in front, marksman behind. Very solid standard setup here for blue. And red seems to be trying to go for aggression and is also speed specialist with crawlers and mustangs, so that kind of works. Okay, that's definitely a new player. I'm still not sure about blue. Blue so far did nothing wrong. Red, however, going for attack round 1 is basically never the correct call. It's a big investment early on that you don't get a lot of value out of because you don't have a lot of units yet. And early on you want to focus on building up your board with units usually and spread out your unit deployments. And yeah, did not work out here. Red probably maybe was thinking Speed Specialist and Crawlers make them even faster with Mechanical Rage, because they move faster and attack faster. Could be good to quickly move in and maybe get a tower here. From the far left and far right could have been open, on one side at least, but that was not the case. Blue did skip here, by the way, and red picked subsidized Stormcallers. And both players are going for Stormcallers here. At least one each. Red did not spend all credits, I'm pretty sure. I feel like red still had 200 left. I'm not sure why red didn't buy another pack. Maybe red doesn't know you can buy 2 packs a turn or something. Only bought one Stormcaller and still had credits to buy another one, for example. And yeah, just the general lineup, general setup here is very solid by blue. You could see this in a 1800 MMR match or something. This is very solid overall. And yeah, red not so much. So Mech Rage round 1, not really the answer, and also not deploying units every turn at the moment. Didn't deploy round 1 and only deployed 1 pack round 2. Ace module here for blue. And also for red here. Interesting. Blue going for a Scorpion. And red... oh. Red double tagging the Crawlers already and is buying more Crawlers. So... round 3 already double tag on a unit. That's so expensive. Each tag gets 200 more expensive with every previously bought tag. And yeah, invested a ton of credits into these 2 tags now. And I'm pretty sure that will not really change much here. They can get in a bit safer because Subterranean Blitz does negate... oh, right tower actually falling. Hold. Secret strats. Double tagged Crawlers round 3. Hold. Actually closer than I thought this round would be because the tower debuff came in. But yeah, overall still going to be a loss here. And yes, red is most definitely not a smurf. Blue I can't tell for now, not yet. Looking somewhat solid by blue. Though not fully sure why the Scorpion. But other than that, kind of fine. Also, you probably don't want to stack units right next to each other like this. Blue did get the super heavy armor on the Rhino here, which is a big investment. However, in this particular case, it's actually pretty good, I think, because red doesn't really have damage on the board to take this down. So I don't think this Rhino is going to die anytime soon. And red did... okay, red is actually really new. And you can see it. So red did unlock the War Factory here, which costs 200. And... yeah, cannot buy a War Factory because it costs 800 to buy. So just wasted 200 credits on an unlock of a unit that cannot be bought this turn. Also, there is super heavy armor for red as well. Red doesn't really have units that have high HP that you want to put this on. Oh my. I think blue is also new, but maybe blue has watched some matches here or there or some videos or something. This is also a bit awkward. Going for final blitz here on this rhino. It's not really necessary. So the rhino explodes when it dies and deals damage based on its max HP to all units around. But yeah, it's not really needed. The rhino by itself with all that health, it's just not going to die anyways, so this upgrade does nothing. And wait. Oh, that was enough damage already. Wow. I thought red gave up, but this was actually enough damage. Wow. Round 4. Okay, that's interesting. Round 4 is the earliest you can win, I'm pretty sure, in a regular 1v1. But yeah, just a very hard victory by blue here. Maybe this goes to show that if you are very new at this game, you might want to make use of the recommended formations. It definitely did start with the formations already. Blue did have a very solid setup. And red, yeah, well, these two crawler packs just died for free kind of, and then the rest came in. But there were a lot of things that red did not play well, but it makes sense. Definitely a new player, still has a lot to learn for sure. But yeah, alright, interesting. GG's. I just noticed though, I kind of like casting something like this because this gives me opportunity to talk about a lot of mistakes and what you shouldn't do and how you could do better and everything. In the videos and in the matches that I cast, normally you don't see these mistakes even being made in the first place, and yeah, it's not as teachable, I guess. I think this could be, this type of cast could be very valuable to new players for sure. And this was, wow. We spectated the fastest game, by the way. All other matches are still going. Alright, let's just get into the next one here. I'm curious if in the final match of this group and this tournament, if we will see two Smurfs going up against each other. So if there are any Smurfs in this tournament, we will probably see them in the finals, right? Would make sense. Curious to see if there are any. I hope not, but you never know. Also, this looks super... I didn't see the positioning, but just the setup here with Vulcans and Phoenixes. Blue is meta gaming. Blue is playing the meta build, kind of, with Vulcans and Phoenixes. So blue definitely also kind of knows what's going on. Maybe this happened randomly, or blue likes also to watch videos or spectate or something. But let's see how the lineup actually is to figure out what's going on here. Amp core for blue, and red did skip, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, looking overall pretty solid here by blue. Some fangs in front as chaff, so something like melting points cannot lock on to the Vulcans right away. The Vulcans behind, chaff clear also with range. Very good against Mustangs in particular. Kind of needed the range, that is, against Mustangs with range. And yeah, some Phoenixes behind, though might be a little bit too far forward and not enough Phoenixes just yet. So this might actually be the round for red here. Vulcan's getting caught out of position. This one mating point in the very back because it was pulled by the flank here. Good positioning by red as well, I guess, with the flank coming in to pull. Level 2 mating point with amp core. Slightly better than a level 1 mating point without amp core. Also, this mating point almost didn't take care of this Vulcan here. The Vulcan with super heavy armor. Very chonky. Laser sight for blue. Going on a level 2 mating point here. Also, by the way, blue is elite specialist, so already recruiting level 2 units, of course. And red did go for mass-produced overlords and is going for overlords. Let's see if that's going to work out. Also with wasps, with mothership. As long as the fangs are dealt with, these wasps can actually be very good. Because they can distract the phoenixes as well as the melting points. Also, overall, looking almost like a regular match, more or less. So like, I don't know, 1k, 1.5k MMR, something like that. Almost. This looks very solid. This is a bit awkward with the positioning here. Everything clumped up like this and the Mustang's so far in front as well. Also no chaff here otherwise, not really. Just the 3 or 2 level 3 fangs. No crawlers or anything. But yeah, by blue it looks very solid. Though blue is elite specialist, and that's usually already a sign that's a new player. Elite specialist doesn't really get picked by higher ranked players usually. It's a bit too hard to play, I think, in a standard setup. Don't see it that often. Can work out, of course, but a lot of people do avoid elite specialist. Unless they want to go aggro. In that case, it can be kind of good. Laser sight melting point, extremely good. Having the range advantage on a melting point in a melting point versus melting point fight, very good. Parasitic ammo can be very strong. Also, there is a lot that this Vulcan can burn to create crawlers. And that's actually going to be possibly game winning. Just looking at this right now. So if this Vulcan burns all of this, then all the chaff as well as the chaff clear is gone. And it will spawn crawlers, and all crawlers here will be very good against what's left. Also, going for the smoke bomb here in the middle. Very good as well. Removing some of that range. Also, let me turn off chat. Keep forgetting. And yeah, this is just very solid here by blue. Going for chaff. In the front, fangs, and going for Vulcans and mating points. Also did have phoenixes, but phoenixes are not that important when you have mating points. Kind of curious that neither of the two players is going for range on the mating points, because that could definitely decide the round one way or another. So whoever gets range on the mating points and the other person does not, that could definitely be the round for whoever would get the range. Also, red only going for one overlord here with Mothership. A bit awkward. Could have honestly spammed overlords at this point. There's not a ton of anti-air with the fangs and everything, and just spamming the wasps from Mothership would also make a big difference. However, right side was kind of lost. Left side was lost here because of the smoke, I guess. And the right side with the crawler spawn from the parasitic ammo. Yeah. Kind of well played by blue here for sure. And yeah, you don't want to stack up like this, by the way. Blue could have also gone for Incendiary Bomb. It wasn't really needed because already 3 Vulcans here with range take care of all of this very quickly, very easily as well. And however, could have also gone for Incendiary Bomb, and then there's fire here and everything just burns because it's so stacked up. And also, there's only one clump of chaff, basically. You want some delayed chaff as well, so some behind the tower, for example, or some in the corners that come in over time and provide chaff support over time. But yeah, GG's. So blue definitely did not seem that new, to be honest. But we will see. But also, I mean, I think there's a big difference between players who are actually fully new, just picked up the game and started playing, and players who do, or who already watched a couple of videos or spectated some in-game matches or something like that, or watched some streams or something. It definitely does make it a big difference if you have the general base knowledge of some positioning and stuff, and that you need chaff, for example, all that stuff. How do you qualify for the rookie tourney? It is combat power, yes. The tournaments are always ranked by combat power, so this is the top 16 combat power players, then the next 16 combat power players, and so on. And these are the lowest 16 combat power players that signed up for the tournament. I'm not actually sure where the break point for rookie and intermediate and advanced is. If there's some number behind that, or if it's actually just going top down, 16, 16, 16. I don't know why some are called different or how they decide that, but it's definitely ranked by combat power. I'm thinking, so we already spectated Vetten. Also, maybe we actually mix it up. We don't always go the lowest ones because we will keep seeing the same people, I think. Maybe we just spectate whatever we want pretty much from this group. And later on, we definitely want to watch the final anyways. So maybe let's spectate this one now. 2 players who won in the first round and see what they are up to. Alright. Darwin. Oh, this is the blue player that we just watched here in the last match. The person, and it kind of looks like they might be going for something similar. The person that played tanks and Vulcans and melting points would go for the same stuff, kind of. And blue here is area specialist with Mustangs and marksmen. And red is Rhino Specialist. Also going for the same positioning again. The Phoenixes were here on the far outside last turn as well. The Fangs here in front. So I think we might be seeing the same strat by red. Especially into this board, Vulcans are pretty good. So I expect red to probably build Vulcans again. But let's find out. For now though, Mustangs very good against Fangs, and Mustangs as well as Marksmen very good against the Phoenixes, so for now it looks better for blue. No, I only speak respectfully, okay? I wouldn't say anything bad. Blue did pick up improved Wraiths here. This is also a new card, I'm pretty sure. I think it was released a couple of days ago or a week ago or something. And I'm not sure I've seen it in action yet. So this Wraith does have 30% more attack, 30% more HP as well, and more range, which is very important for Wraiths. Also costs 100 more though. Positioning is good in the middle because on the outsides there are the Phoenixes. Then again, I'm not sure if I would go Wraith into Phoenixes. But the round anyways was won by the Mustangs and Marksmen. Also, what did red buy? I didn't see. Did red even buy anything? No, I don't think so. Wait. Is red going War Factory? No. Red was saving to go Vulcan and Melting Point in one turn, I guess. Or maybe was going War Factory, but now that red did see the Wraith, red decided to go for Melting Point and Vulcan. Interesting. The positioning, I would put the Vulcan closer to the Melting Point. So the Vulcan can clear spam or can clear chaff, so that the Melting Point can lock on to the good targets. But it's not really a problem here because blue doesn't have chaff in front of this Wraith. So the Wraith is just going to get wrecked here by this Melting Point. So the positioning of the Vulcan is not getting punished. Rip. And yeah, red is going again for Fangs, 2 packs of Phoenixes on the outside there from the starting units, and now going for Vulcan Melting Point. It's just a very, very solid combo. Very solid setup. So let's see if blue can handle this. Barrier definitely helping for now. Is it enough? Going to be close here. Nah, it's not enough, I didn't think. Nope. Rip. Vulcan isn't even going down. supply specialist for blue. Round 4, yeah, both players picking it. It's okay, I guess. Round 4 is still okay. It's not always an insta-pick, and also it depends on what else is offered. So I think round 2 is an insta-pick, round 3 is pretty much an insta-pick, and round 4 you actually need to decide. And yeah, red going for another Vulcan and also going for Scorching Flames. That's not needed at all right now, because there are no high HP targets on the board. So Scorching Flames is not really an upgrade that's necessary. At least not yet. It can help. Maybe, I don't know, maybe red is expecting steel balls or something to be added with this, and then they are good all of a sudden. Also the Rhino in the flank, oh no. The Rhino from Rhino Specialist just came in round 4 and is now coming in on the left and will take the tower here. I think blue is getting wrecked. Yeah, this is also not enough damage. Regular marksman, like level 1 mainly, and without any tags and everything, that's not the damage you need against giants. So blue doesn't really have damage right now. Oh my god. So unlucky though. Blue doesn't really have damage on the board right now to deal with the giants. Blue needs melting points or stormcallers at least, or something like that. Something high damage. But is greeting like a mofo. Lost so hard this round, and last round is just going for top supply now. Like, does not care. Okay, I like the confidence though by blue. So blue needs to address the Rhino flank, or the flank in general. There are also some fangs here, by the way, that cannot be seen because of this metal piece of trash. And also needs to deal with the giants. And red added 2 more melting points, by the way. So yeah, it's basically kind of the same match as last match by red here. It's a very solid setup. You probably can win this beginner tournament by just playing this every turn, every time. And no. I know that seems like a good idea to just hack the Rhino, but that's not going to work here. Level 1 hacker, oh, maybe. Okay, good enough to, or blue is smart enough to at least put some chaff in front. That will buy time. Might work out. Actually, I can't tell anymore now. It might be enough with these fangs. So level 1 hacker does need quite a bit of time to hack a level 2 Rhino. But it might now be enough time with the fangs in front here. Let's see. Should probably work out. Right? Right? Okay, also the sniper did shoot once. That was, that also helped, of course. But yeah, the front is not dealt with though. There's no damage. The snipers cannot kill these giants. And the barriers also don't really do much anymore because of the melting points. And also Phoenixes and even the Vulcan with Scorching Flames does help with the barriers as well. Yeah, this is already GG maybe. Yeah, it is GG already. So top supply was not really the answer here. It does seem good to get more income and everything, but if you are about to die and if you have so many problems, you cannot just pick top supply. GG's. Yeah, I'm curious to see if the red player here is going to play the same strategy all tournament and might actually win the tournament with this, because it's very strong, it's very solid. Has chaff in front, has chaff clear with the Vulcans, and has clear for bigger targets. And also has a lot of HP on the board with the giants. That also deal a lot of damage when they don't get killed. So yeah, quick match here as well. GG's. Also, the Wraith wasn't really... yeah. You can sell units, by the way. So, field recovery on this Wraith could have been an idea, for example. Wouldn't really have changed much, but... if you have one unit or something that is totally out of position and just gets killed for free every turn, you can just sell it. And not only do you get back the credits, but also, well, here you also would get the item back to put on something else where it's more useful. But also you deny XP for your opponent. So your opponent doesn't kill this unit, for example, for free every turn and does not get the XP for this unit every turn. So yeah, don't hesitate to sell a unit with field recovery if it is completely out of position and only dies every turn. Anyways, GG's. Oh, okay. These are both above 3k. This should be interesting. Okay, what are we seeing here? So, first look, at least units, I see a lot of chaff and I see a lot of units spread out across both boards, so I do like that. That definitely does look pretty solid. This missile strike is not good because these units move and missile strike has a delay, so red is not familiar with the delay, I guess. Will hit the wasps barely, I think, but not the Mustangs. And what else is going on here? Backe-Möller. I also really like when people just put their regular CV pictures that they use for job applications or something as their Steam profile pictures. Blue is Quick Supply, Shield, Giant Hunter, Rage, Rhino. Interesting. Red is a Speed Specialist and nothing else. Oh, anti-missile Mustangs. You don't see those at all, usually. Usually when people want anti-missile stuff, they either go for the turrets or they go for War Factory with Missile Interceptor. Because the Mustang Missile Interceptor is not that great, not that reliable, but also they get kind of overwhelmed quickly, and once they start dying, they intercept less and less, and yeah, they just get wrecked. And also they don't do anything else when they intercept. So they... yeah, when they intercept, they don't deal damage, and usually people play Mustangs for damage. And yeah, it's a bit awkward. Missile Interceptor Mustangs usually. Also, the Vulcans here out of position, of course, alone by themselves in the front like this, get immediately targeted by all these level 2 Stormcallers. So Vulcans get absolutely wrecked quickly, and with the Vulcans gone, on blue's side, there's basically no chaff clear left. The Mustangs don't clear chaff because they missile intercept. Oh, also I just saw, this doesn't make sense. You don't pick AP bullets and missile interceptor, so either you use the Mustangs for damage or you use them for missile interceptor, and yeah, picking both here doesn't make sense. But yeah, just looking at this, Vulcans out of position, getting wrecked, and then no chaff clear left, and red does have a lot of chaff with all the fangs and everything, and also the Mustangs coming in late. Looking good for red here. Self-repair Overlord though. Holding out for a while, but yeah, not going to be enough. And that's enough damage already. Rip. Blue did take a ton of damage within just 2 rounds. I'm not sure what changed. It was very close up until we joined, and when we joined, red was absolutely stomping blue. But yeah. Chaff clear was blue's problem here. And yeah, it started with the positioning of these Vulcans here. Too exposed. And instantly getting taken down by the Stormcallers. Yep. So I already noticed a ton of these matches don't really come down to counters and unit compositions and everything, but they come down to positioning and chaff. Positioning and chaff, basically. So yeah, chaff or winning the chaff wars, let's say that. So red did win the chaff wars here easily because no chaff clear here after the Vulcans are dead. And yeah, that's the game then, basically. Alright, GG's. This isn't going on Bacchus' resume. Yeah, exactly. Not a good look. Alright, that was round 2. Oh, this is already the semi-final, by the way. This group was only 14 people and not 16. And there are only 4 players left with 2 and 0. So let's spectate. These two will go up against each other. And then after that, the final match. These profile pictures. All right. So we have Pharaoh, we have what do you call this meme or whatever? I forgot. We have Team Goat. And we have, what's this? Almost looks like a Baby Driver or whatever. It's not, but kind of looks similar. Alright, we are spectating this one. It's war, yeah, okay. Makes sense. Expression. Going to be a quick tournament, seems. Already semi-finals, and the matches are pretty quick. I guess the matches are quicker in beginner matches, because if there's one of the two players that has a little bit of an idea what they are doing, they win quite easily. What's my prediction? Who's going to win? So far, that one player that just does fangs and vulcans and melting points. Because that's very solid. And if that player is continuing to do that, might win this tournament. Also, what is low MMR these days? When I started playing, MMR swung so widely that nobody had any idea what it meant. Well, I don't know how everyone defines low differently, I guess. The good players are above, like, well, you know what you're doing when you're above 1600, I'd say. The very good players are above 1800 or above 1900, something like that. And yeah, then intermediate, below 1600, and maybe 800 or something. I don't know. 0 to 800 is low ranked, maybe. I don't know. Everyone defines it differently, I guess. So the blue is cost control with some fangs, I believe. Maybe? Did I see fangs? Not sure. But also stormcallers and arclights. And red is supply specialist with stormcallers and fangs. Okay, blue has 5 arclights already. And I did hide the card selection too quickly again, but both players did pick up Elite Mustang. And both players are unlocking Mustang, and both players can buy 1 pack of level 3 Mustangs if they want to. No. Red did unlock, but did not buy Mustangs, instead just went for range on the Stormcallers. Okay, these players are both new for sure. I already see multiple things by both players that made me think they are new. So, going for this many Arclights round 1, already awkward. You usually want to go for some sort of chaff. So either crawlers or fangs. And now also going for 1 bubble here on the right. That's 100 credits. That's going to be lost. You already know that your opponent does have Stormcallers, so Stormcallers will be able to break this. And yeah, that's minus 100 credits basically for blue. And red here, yeah, with the unlock of the Mustang and not buying Mustangs, it's also not something you do. You don't unlock units other than the free units, the 4 free units, so crawlers, fangs, arclights and marksmen. Other than those, because they are free, you do not unlock units that you don't want to buy that turn. But yeah, this looks like it's going to be a Stormcaller war. We have not seen this yet. We all know that Stormcallers are notoriously OP in lower to mid-range MMR, I guess. People keep complaining about Stormcallers on the forums and everything. Also, this actually did not die. The Stormcallers did stop shooting the barrier because the Arclights walked out of the barrier. And blue did pick Shield Device Specialist, and so did red. And there are the first level 3 Mustangs. Also, yeah, blue also did unlock the Mustangs, by the way, and also didn't buy Mustangs. And this turn is, however, buying chaff. Okay, I like that. And with the extra recruitment as well. So 3 packs of crawlers. Very good. Also, some in the flank here. Okay, I like this a lot. The crawlers here will distract the Stormcallers. Well, all crawlers will distract all Stormcallers, basically. But these, especially coming in from the side, will be able to take down the Stormcallers probably, and maybe the tower. Also, level 3 Mustangs getting wrecked here by Stormcallers, and Stormcallers did get range tag as well by blue. And level 3 Mustangs do provide a ton of XP. So buying level 3 Mustangs into this many Stormcallers is not a good idea usually. Not in a standard versus standard. Yeah, as we could just see, the Stormcallers did target the Mustangs, and the Mustangs did go down very quickly. And that's a lot of invested money. So 400 credits for one pack of Mustangs, but also, yeah, a lot of XP for the opponent. All the Stormcallers can get leveled here now. So yeah, very good turn by blue here with the crawlers. I really like that. Blue picking up Amp Core and is going for an Overlord. And red is picking up Rhino Assault. Interesting. Going for an Overlord here. Yeah, I guess. It's not a ton of anti-air. The level 3 Mustangs are scary, but they kind of got wrecked last time. The Rhino drop in the back though will be absolutely devastating for blue. Because these Stormcallers will all get distracted and the Rhino will be able to take down a lot of them. And red is defending with a sentry for now against the crawler flank. Also, red did go for HE ammo or HE high explosive anti-tank shells. That's what they are called. Just deal more damage. Not really sure why, I guess to break the bubble. There are not a lot of high HP ground targets here on blue side, so that's not really needed, the extra damage from the Stormcallers here. And Overlord doing well, but not well enough. Everything else got absolutely shreked here. With the Rhino drop in the back, distracting and taking out a ton in the middle. Yeah, not looking too good for blue here. Actually, oh my god, actually able to take down that Mustang. And now it's just the 6 fangs here, and the Overlord can clean up everything. Oh my god. What a hero. Took down everything. Holy. Amp Core Overlord here. And now can get leveled. Assault mating. Okay. Going for everything here. So picking up. That's also something I noticed in new player games. They tend to pick up too many cards and too many different things. You want to kind of focus on a few things and not do everything at once. Oftentimes it's better to just skip the cards and not spend money on them and get the plus 50 from skipping. So yeah, for example, picked Assault Mating Point, but is not going for mating points now. You shouldn't really do that. This looks like a good round for red here, by the way, because red did pick up one more pack of Mustangs, did pick range on the Mustangs, and these Mustangs do have advanced firepower control system, so they absolutely shred everything. They deal so much damage. Going to be rough here for blue, I believe. With this one Mustang pack with range is so good. Yeah, taking down all the Mustangs will now target the Overlord. Overlord is also firing back, of course. And is holding its own for quite a while because of Amp Core and level 2, of course. But it's not enough. Couple of Mustangs left are taking it down. And yeah, this is getting range on Mustangs and another level 3 pack with the item. Such a big swing all of a sudden. Top supply for blue and also for red, yeah. That's also something I noticed. New players tend to always pick the economy cards, no matter what. Round 6, I mean, it can be okay, and in this case it is okay, I think, because both players are very high health and everything. But it's not always a insta-pick. You gotta be aware of the state of the game. So if you are losing hard, you cannot pick it. We saw it last game. You cannot pick it and then you lose and the game is over. Or you win within 1 round or something, then also you don't need it. You just push your advantage and win. But yeah, in this case, it's fine. Blue going for another Overlord and also picked range for the Overlord. And no. These are the most expensive, useless anti-missile devices that I've ever seen. You do not want to press Missile Interceptor ever when you have leveled Mustangs, because it doesn't matter. Level 1 Mustangs intercept the same way that level 3 Mustangs do. Maybe that shouldn't be the case, to be honest, but that is how it is. And now you have level 3 Mustangs that deal very good damage when they attack, but these don't attack anymore because they will intercept the missiles. And also, on top of that, there's only 1 pack of Mustangs here, so it's not often good to take attack on a unit of which you only have 1 pack. That's oftentimes not the correct call. Not always, but oftentimes. And yeah, these Mustangs, and they can get leveled now. This 1 pack of Mustangs might win red the game, to be honest. Leveled Mustangs with range and this item are so scary. They can one or single-handedly take down everything. Eventually. Senior defense for red and blue did skip, I believe. Never mind. Blue did pick Incendiary Bomb. Incendiary is so good here. If red does not barrier, this will be a lot of value. Also, you could actually position this better. You could start it here, and then it would also hit these. So it actually makes a difference. Please place this properly. But either way, the value is going to be good here. Oh, actually, oh no, the Mustangs here will not be in the fire, right? Oh my god, this actually matters here. These Mustangs will not drive into the fire here, by the looks of it, because the incendiary was a little bit too far left. So it actually matters even more here now. Yeah, these Mustangs are not dying to fire. They could have. Though their Stormcallers did also get fire. So Incendiary Bomb tech. So there is more fire on the ground now. Is it enough? Let's see here. Ooh, Range Overlord though. And also with Ground Cannon. Able to take down the opponent's Overlord here. And, well, it does look better after all. Fire on the ground, definitely good here. The Stormcaller Incendiary tech is very strong. And this also is kind of a classic in a sense. So fire on the ground with Stormcallers, for example, and then going air. And yeah, this is fire on the ground with Overlords in the air. So that makes sense. And oh my, look at this. Blue is picking up Subterranean Blitz, which is good because fire on the ground, so they take less damage from fire and actually can run through fire. And it is also good here against the Mustangs. Mustangs also take longer to take down these crawlers. So actually useful tech here. Good choice. Red picking up more Mustangs. And more Overlords with Mothership. Mothership not really too useful here, because there are Mustangs on the board. They are occupied with shooting down the missiles, I guess, but still they should be able to also take down the Wasps, because Wasps die so quickly to level 3 Mustangs. I do not believe that blue is a Smurf, by the way. Not with the level 3 Mustangs with Missile Interceptor. And also, it does look like red is winning here now. Blue going Missile Strike, yeah, could be good value here. Though I would very much prefer to put the Missile Strike on these Mustangs. This is by far the best pack that's on the board. So targeting these with Missile Strike would definitely be even better, I believe. Also, possibly good. Well, these are kind of splitting. It will actually... yeah, it's okay, I guess. We'll take down some Mustangs and also this pack of Stormcallers. And Rhino Assault coming back down. It's off cooldown again. Also, oh my... this would have actually been so much better because this one is bubbled now. These are not bubbled, so could have actually hit those. And blue now going... okay. Blue going for double War Factory with Missile Interceptors. And Missile Interceptors. Okay, blue is actually making a very good play here. Because not only do they intercept all these shots from the Stormcallers, they also intercept the regular attack of the Overlords here. So these two will negate basically all damage from this side, more or less, outside of the Mustangs. This Rhino in the back though, so annoying. But right side should win super easily now with the two War Factories. Yeah, everything gets intercepted. Look at this. All Stormcaller shots getting intercepted. The regular attack of the Overlord getting intercepted as well. However, tower debuff from the left, and damage from the left is coming in now though. And well, that's a lot of Stormcallers, and eventually they do come through, especially after the first War Factory went down. The second one couldn't defend all by itself. Is that... oh... actually enough damage, rip. Damn. Too many... I think the Mustang damage came through, and I guess some Stormcaller damage from the left side, and with the tower debuff as well, of course. It did look pretty solid up until the point where the first War Factory went down. And yeah, rip. This was definitely the best game so far though. You could see that both players are new, somewhat new. But at the same time also have some of the basics. So this was a very interesting, good beginner match for sure. Not like 100% new players, but still new for sure. Alright, GG's. And let me catch up on chat a bit. I couldn't really read. There was so much going on. There's so much to talk about in these matches because of, well, interesting plays and also some mistakes here and there and everything. I can basically talk all the time by spectating these. So let me check if I missed or what I missed while we wait for the next round to start here. Yes, anti-missile Mustangs stop shooting normally when they do intercept, so that's why it's bad, and that's why you don't want that on level 3 Mustangs. You waste so much damage from those Mustangs by going missile intercept. Everyone triggered. Everyone OCD got activated by that incendiary placement. Some Stormcaller hate, yeah. The classic. Alright, I caught up. There was a lot to read. Very active chat today. Also, we are in the final already here, so let's check it out. I'm self-employed outside of streaming as well. So streaming, well, I'm not really streaming, but YouTube stuff, I guess. I'm in IT and self-employed. So I work from home and I have my own times and everything, so I can also do some YouTube stuff on the side. Alright, off to the final match here. Actually, I didn't check who's in the final, who won the other match. It is, as I expected, the Pharaoh guy. I bet this person is going to play Fangs, Vulcans, and Melting Points. Let's see. Areas, yep. Already good. Start with Phoenixes, or maybe less Melting Points and more Phoenixes this time. So Vulcan Phoenix, but let's see. Self-employed is not new lore. I said that, I don't know, months ago, I guess, in a stream already. But yeah. Blue area specialist with Fangs and Phoenixes is adding more Fangs to build up the Fangs in the front. Very much the same as last time. The Phoenixes will go here and here. Where's the Phoenix? Oh, yeah, here and here. Actually, a little bit further back than usual. Interesting. Also, red is marksman specialist with Mustangs and marksman. So we've seen this match already. This person wins for now because of Mustangs versus Fangs. It's just better. But blue will add Vulcans, and once Vulcans are in play, blue will win. Unless red actually gets good damage to deal with the Vulcans. That did not happen last match that we saw, but let's find out. Hit by blue. Ooh, extended range war factory. Or intelligent marksman. I mean, that's actually good here. Could maybe build up the marksman levels, so the marksman might become strong enough to take down giants. And yeah, please, one strategy Andy here. Blue playing the same stuff every single game. I mean, it works, and if you want to win a tournament, why not, I guess. But yeah, it's very predictable here, since we already saw two matches of blue. And here is the Vulcan. Probably, oh my god, this sentry though, yeah, super good. Very good sentry here. And yeah, that's basically the round. Taking down the level 3 marksman and everything in the middle. There is not going to be enough on the board to take down this Vulcan. And red even took a credit here. That's not good at all. That's also a beginner mistake. Going this early for a credit is basically never correct. You waste so much economy, or early on you want to just focus on building up your board, building up your economy, and yeah, not cap your knee like that, or whatever you say. Skip by blue, missile device specialist for red, and yeah, blue just going for another Vulcan on this side now. And then we'll add either another Vulcan, or we'll go for melting points or more phoenixes. Maybe more phoenixes here because of area specialist. And going for shields on the fangs, which are not bad here against the marksman. Mustangs pretty good against fangs, of course, but Mustangs are dying to the Vulcan anyways, and when the Mustangs are gone, the remaining shielded fangs will be so annoying. Red going for some Stormcallers here. They can help against both the Giant as well as the fangs, so Stormcallers not a bad choice here at all. Both players, by the way, taking credits here. Really want that tempo advantage, I guess. The middle stuck here on these couple of fangs, very annoying for red. Stormcallers and level 3 marksman able to take down this Vulcan though. Other side, nope. Not with the tower debuff. I mean, did red get some good XP on the marksman? No. XP would be really needed here for damage. But also does need more Stormcallers, I guess, and maybe even fire on the Stormcallers to take down those fangs. Actually, fire doesn't really do too much. So does have splash, so AG ammo would be really good here against these fangs, but also would decrease the damage against the Vulcan. But if you can get levels on the marksman could be enough damage. But anyways, let's see. Both players once again taking credits here. Nobody wants to lose tempo here. Nobody wants to lose a round. Everyone, or both players want to just continue, or just to win from here on out. And there are more Stormcallers, and this time on the right, and another Vulcan was added in the middle, and once again going for Scorching Flames on the Vulcan. I'm not fully sure why. Blue did do this last match as well. I don't think it's really necessary here, going for Scorching Flames. And Vulcans do go down, but not the Phoenixes. This is quite close. But once again, it's such a solid setup already once again by blue. And yeah, now it's adding some more Phoenixes. This is just regular Vulcan Phoenix stuff. So blue is definitely someone who watches streams or something. Blue knows the game more than his combat power makes it look. I still believe this is not a Smurf, because I think from a Smurf you would see, yeah, even better plays overall, and maybe also some variety and not just one strat. However, this is a player who definitely has knowledge through streams or videos or something, I'm pretty sure. Red did go for an Overlord here, and both players... They are just continuing to keep taking credits every turn now until the end of time. Also, I'm not sure why an Overlord here, to be honest. The Phoenixes are now Red's problem. And the Phoenixes are also good against Overlords, so yeah, the Overlord pick is not correct here. It does not help at all. Oh, if you're not familiar with the term Smurf, it's what is referred to by people going on new accounts, basically, who already have experience in a game and then making a new account just to play against other new players, basically. I honestly have no idea where it originated from. And Red going for more Overlords here. They do help with the damage against the Vulcans, but they are such a good target for these Phoenixes. So I don't really like the Overlord call here. And yeah, as we can see, rip. This is what, yeah, if you're in a beginner tournament and just play regular meta compositions more or less flawlessly, it's not flawless, but somewhat decently, you just win. This type of stuff even wins at 1500 MMR or something. Even played like this, I mean. If you play this even better, it can win at 2000 MMR, so this is very strong. But yeah, Overlord was definitely not the call. Splash on Stormcallers could have helped take down these Fangs quicker, and probably you would want to go for range melting points here to take down those Vulcans, and they also are decent against Phoenixes. Or you could go for double tagged fortresses as well. Fortress with barrier and the anti-air missiles could also be good. But yeah. So Fortress would be basically a single unit counter. Fortress would be good against the Vulcan and also would be good against the Phoenixes with the anti-air barrage. But you would need a couple of fortresses, so one fortress or something wouldn't make a difference. I would have liked to see this, though, if Red didn't go for... Well, for one, this was, economy-wise, this was pretty terrible by both pairs, so Red could have had more credits available overall if Red didn't take credit every turn. And then, instead of going for these Overlords, having fortresses with anti-air tech and bubble potentially could have made the difference here. But yeah. Not much more to say. Meta strat versus whatever. And meta strat just wins. Yeah, GG's. Alright, let's quickly go into the last one here. The GOAT is added again here. GOAT versus Nothing Matters. Sad. Okay. Again, by the way, improved Wraith, Area Specialist. There are no Wraiths. Do not pick cards if you do not want to use them, period. That's a waste of credits. I know that when I was new to this game, I did not notice that you could skip. So I did actually pick a card every single time because I didn't know you could skip. I did not see that button. So make sure, if there's no option that's actually useful to you, do skip and get the extra credits. I don't think that's the case with this player, but maybe it is actually. 4 cards and an item, 2 items. Actually, yes, this player did pick something every single round. So maybe this player does not know that skipping is possible. But anyways, this again. Vulcans, melting points and phoenixes. So red kind of playing the meta strat, though positioning is pretty terrible overall. And red also, blue also with the fang flanks here, pulling away all the phoenixes and taking down the phoenixes. So red is getting outpositioned basically by blue. It's not necessarily that blue's composition is a lot better, but positioning wise, blue is doing better here. And yeah, that is it. GG's. Alright, turn to lobby. There we go. The first... Well, I'm not sure if I do this again or not. You guys need to let me know if this was interesting, or I don't know. Maybe my regular viewers, so everyone who's here right now, might not find this as interesting. However, if you are someone who's going to watch this as a VOD, so as a video recording on my channel later on, I know that a lot of new players did watch the Trash Masters tournament recording and did find that interesting. So maybe those types of viewers do also find this one interesting. But anyways, let me know if you are interested in something like this at all. So casting some lower combat power tournaments. I did really enjoy this because this gives me a lot of opportunities to talk about stuff, because mistakes are happening all the time. And it's very clear to me why one player is losing or winning over the other in these types of matches. If it's on a high level, it's the margin is way closer, and obviously less mistakes are made and everything. So this one is very easy for me to commentate and to give advice on. So yeah, I did enjoy this. I wish this person would have played one other strategy. But this just goes to show just playing a strong meta strategy, especially in these lower ranked tournaments, is just very, very strong, of course. But yeah, GG's. All right. Also, for the next live stream, next Wednesday probably, so next tournament here, I'm also thinking about either letting you guys vote on which tournament you want to watch, so which group. I might do it via a vote, or I could also at the start of the stream randomly spin a wheel and then randomly let it decide which group we are spectating. That could also be fun. Just some ideas for the upcoming tournaments. But yeah, if you have any cool ideas, what you would like to see, let me know. All right. Cool. This was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next live stream or video. Take care, guys. Bye.